Scientists in India discover a new species of frog that looks like a pig. Rude. I'm sure it's beautiful on the inside. Ah, okay. I see what they mean. Try arguing the simulation isn't glitching now. Welcome back. Let's look at weird clips going around the internet. A year ago was the Miami Mall alien incident. The official story, was that a group of teenagers started fighting in the mall, maybe letting off firecrackers. People inside panicked and fled the mall.
We're out of this hole! We're out of this hole! We're out of this hole!
Who farted? And police showed up to control the situation.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami.
A lot of police. Me playing Grand Theft Auto amounts of police before GTA 6. And that is where another theory started to arise. Why so many police for teenagers causing a disturbance? Or even, as some people have suggested, rival gangs slapping each other about, I think is a technical term. It seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? Could the real reason for this type of response have been something far more serious? Things then got really strange when people with better eyesight than mine noticed something in the aerial footage that people claimed to be tall entities. I can make out a mass moving there which appears very tall in relation to the building. I can't see anything clearly and I squinted so hard that I had to change my underpants, but it does seem like there's some sort of mass moving there. But then the story took on even more intrigue when people who were inside the mall started to come forward with their accounts of what they saw.
And then I seen like 2 or 3 SWAT guys run past me, and I looked the way they were going, and I could see it looked like these big, tall, maybe 10, 12 foot tall. The best I can say is they looked like they were shadows.
I mean, it was just like all this smoke, but it was the shadows of this image, and they were coming at you. And
there are many, many more stories like that from witnesses.
My dad's a police officer in Miami. And I mean, like, he's even running for sheriff, and I just talked to him. He didn't say anything about that. Hey, did you, have you been seeing the alien stuff? Did you see that at Bayside? Are you serious? You're joking. You're joking.
Some people believe the official story, others the alien narrative. You know which one I want to believe. But why I'm bringing this up again is there is now footage going around the internet allegedly showing what happened inside the mall. You can see tall beings, people running. Whoever uploaded this has slowed it down so you can see 3 beings more clearly. Is it CGI, AI? Maybe, probably. I find this type of alleged leaked footage exciting, but I don't necessarily believe it. I searched around and I found that this is the guy in that clip you see at the beginning who says he was in the mall and filmed the video.
So basically what happened was I was there with my brother Brian, and my sister and my nephew. We were looking for shoes for my nephew, and then we see a whole crowd of people outside the store just running out in a direction. So, you know, as soon as we saw it, we were like, oh, you know, what's going on? So we immediately ran out with our nephew. Me and my brother, we looked behind us, and then we see these 3 9-10 foot tall creatures. I'm not gonna say aliens. Everyone keeps saying it's aliens. I'm not saying aliens, because I don't know what it was.
His name is Fitz. He has released another video also. Here it is. People suggest the inside matches the Bayside Mall. I have no idea. He also explains why that video I showed you is on a VHS player.
And I like collecting retro things from the 90s. Whenever I go on vacations with my family, I do take a VHS camcorder. And that night, when everyone was getting their phones confiscated and files deleted, Nobody noticed that I had a VHS camcorder.
To me, this clip looks too theatrical and my thought is it's fake, but I've seen people arguing hard that this is real footage. It's not new footage, it's new to me, but it is doing the rounds again on social media. But I always want to show you the weird clips going around the internet to get your reaction also. Let me know your thoughts on what some people are claiming is real footage from inside the mall on that mysterious day. UFO crash recovery in Sahara Desert, Algeria. The channel UFO Sightings Daily used Google Earth to find what he believes is a crashed UFO. Normally I find these types of images subjective and people see what they want to see, but as he explains it more, this picture actually becomes quite compelling. Here is the image on Google Earth in a desert in Algeria on the outskirts of a town. So this is really interesting. He went back 10 years on Google Earth to that same spot to see what was there, and there was nothing. He then went forward a year at a time to now, and suddenly that is there. It does look like it's been dug up and excavated from beneath the ground, or maybe crashed. As I say, normally I don't take these sort of Google Earth images that seriously, but you've got to admit that is pretty unusual. I think back to the Hal Puthoff-Rogan episode where he says these things have been left all around the world for us to find. Here are different pictures of this object. I can't think what that could be, if a building or structure or some sort of mining or water facility. If it looks like a flying saucer, maybe this time it is a flying saucer. I'm probably being stupid, it happens a lot. He even measured it at about 20 meters across. It's a really weird find. From the channel UFO Sightings Daily. Good work, sir, I'm impressed with that one. This one's genuinely intriguing.
It's like an orb, man, look at that. It's pulsating. Oh, this is awesome. And he's not on TCAS, man.
There's a clip of a pilot working for a Mexican airline who saw an orb next to him and started filming over the sea in Japan.
That is hot. Platillos, platillos. He's a pulsating orb. Look at that, dude. Look at that.
The pulsating factor with orbs that we hear a lot from people who see them.
He's almost like he's over the weather or something. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, we're going to lose him in the clouds. Son of a... Well, there it is. Right there, man, on my ND. There's our airplane. And there's no TCAS. There's weather about 40 miles off our left wingtip where this thing seems to have disappeared.
I mean, the guy sounds genuine, and then he shows his radar plane thing to prove that this is real footage from a plane and where it was taken.
TCAS returns, man. It's not an airplane. It didn't have strobes or beacon or nothing.
I think this is a good video. I don't know exactly what that is, but there's a lot of trash on the internet when it comes to orbs and UFOs. This one just seems to have more validity to it.
It's like an orb, man. Look at that. It's pulsating. Oh, this is awesome. And he's not on TCAS, man.